Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to CW Live. My name is Chris Webb, Head of Communications at the CW. Delighted today to be joined by our Deputy General Secretary, Andy Curran, our President of the Union, Karen Rose. So this is a really important session. You can see the title of it. Obviously, you don't need no introduction. We've just served notice for the first national group-wide ballot since 1987 across BT Group, OPENREACH and EE. So it's a big moment. We've also don't plan for this to be a long session because obviously we've got loads and loads of work to do, including a really important live session for our BT members tonight and an OPENREACH one tomorrow night. So what I'm going to do is, obviously, on the back of this huge news, firstly ask Andy to give comment.
Yeah, well, it is a momentous day for the union, as Chris has said. For a long number of years, we have managed to have discussions, negotiations with the company and come to agreements with them. The main thing has been any time on pay, we've managed to put it to our members, and our members have always accepted when we have recommended something to them. This year, that was denied of them. The company decided to impose the pay deal, and we felt that we have no option but to serve notice in the company. We did set out the timetable a week or so ago. We've stuck to the timetable we set. We did say we would serve it today, and we have now served notice in the company. So in a week's time, we will be starting that ballot on the 15th of June. It's a momentous day for the union in some way. We didn't want to be here. Now I say this, I've always stressed this all the way through. We've always been willing to negotiate with this company. We've always been willing to sit down with them. But no, they decided not. They decided to stop negotiations. They decided to impose this pay. And this, as far as we're concerned, is the thin end of the wedge. You know, if they impose pay today, they'll impose other things in the future. So this is a time now for all our members to fight as we go forward. So I would encourage you all, when you get that ballot paper, and Karen will say something about that in a minute, to obviously vote yes. But it is a massive day for us. We don't get into this lightly. We never took this decision lightly. It's not what we wanted to be. We wanted a negotiated settlement. We would ask BT still, even at this late stage, to come back to the table. But meanwhile, we are going to ballot, and we will be balloting all in the 15th of June. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Andy. Fantastic. Karen, I mean, Andy's just touched on there. Notice is served next Wednesday, a week's time. So that's, first class post going out. So 8 days until members get their ballot papers. Just how important is it that the whole union now, really mobilises? Some fantastic work has gone on, but how important is it we take it to the next level in the coming days?
Absolutely vitally important. So we know so far from the contact that we've had with members that there's a huge amount of support out there amongst our members for the ballot, and a huge amount of support for voting yes in the ballot. We know that, but we can never take anything for granted. We need to make sure that everybody's fully informed, that everybody's got the right information, that they understand exactly what it is they're casting their vote in. And most importantly, one of the most a new thing really for our members in this is that it is a postal ballot. So it is an envelope that's going to come through their letterbox at home that they'll need to open, cast their vote, and then put it back in the return envelope, and then take it across to the post office or to the post box and post it. And that's unusual for our members in BT, OPENREACH and EE, because we do an awful lot electronically normally with that membership. So that is the thing that we've really, really got to work on now, to make sure that everybody understands that that's the format of the ballot. We know everybody's up for the ballot, but we need to make sure that they understand that it is a postal one, and they need to fill in that ballot paper and return it.
Spot on, Karen. I know our fellow CW members in Royal Mail are very eager to see those ballot papers delivered back in their tens and tens of thousands. So, Andy, I'm just going to, obviously, we've got loads of comms coming. As I said, this is a really quick session, but we've got a Pacific one tonight at 7 o'clock for our BT Group members. Any message to them on the importance of coming online?
Well, I mean, I would encourage you all to come online tonight for that session. Obviously, we're open to questions on the session. So any questions you've got, any comments you've got to make, well, obviously, we'll listen to anything you've got to say. Any concerns you have, we'll try to answer it as best we possible, any concerns that you may have. But it is really important you come on to this tonight. As many people from BT PLC as possible to come on there. And the thing what we will be saying tonight is, get out there. If some of your colleagues can't come on to the web, the Facebook tonight, or any other meetings that's going on over the next few weeks, please get to them yourselves. Speak to your work colleagues. Speak in the workplace to them. Let's make clear to management all management, from your first line manager upwards, that this is a serious fight we're getting into with the company, and say that quite clearly you're backing your union. You are the union. It's not me, it's not Chris, it's not Karen, it's this union. It's all of you is this union. And we will stick together and we will win this fight. But we will only win the fight if we stick together. Please speak to your work colleagues, encourage them to vote when the ballot paper comes, and obviously encourage them to vote yes.
Thank you, Andy. Karen, any final message?
Well, just to reiterate what Andy's just said, really, because the message is now we've served the notice, we're going to ballot, the ballot papers will be landing at the back end of next week, and we need every single member to pick up that ballot paper, fill it in, and post it back.
Spot on. Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Karen. Thank you
Yes.
most of all to you who have joined us. Over 1,000 of you in a quick impromptu session. Join us again tonight for the BT Live and tomorrow for OpenReach Live. Take it easy, everyone.